and this is a spot that I love right here.
Go out there and punch him in the freaking mouth.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Almost 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Give me Coastal Carolina. Plus 3.5.
Yeah.
I think Coastal.
You said a stat to me earlier today that made me instantly go, yep, game's going to be done. Like,
you're getting cooked.
This is the game I want.
Throw it out of bounds. Do it. Just throw it in the air to midfield.
I think it's put up or shut up. He's 6 and 16.
Give me 13. If I can get it to 14, I'll obviously take 14. But yeah, give me Georgia Tech with the points.
But
lead.
It makes no sense.
I would have had to win the title for sure if he stayed. Now I'm so focused more than ever. You know, I'm going over all these teams.
I've been reading a ton where this guy has been popping off.
My sneaky dark horse is gonna
watch the reel.
It's gonna be that crazy of a year this year. Nico, I don't even know how to say it. Aleva.
Nico Imaleva. Put some respect. Hey.
Wow. New intro. I think it's still going. Welcome back, though, everybody. We're officially back to the college football season. Mine's kind of behind a little bit, sounds like, but we'll work through that.
You're good on my end, my boy.
It's a little behind.
What you got, Rico?
We're good? Okay. Well, welcome in, everybody. Mine's running a little behind on my end, it looks like. But we are back. It's another season, second season on the podcast.
First season doing this biz live. Oh, boy.
Dude, this is throwing me off. I'm not going to lie. It's like 5 seconds behind when I'm talking. It's throwing me off super bad. Yeah, it's crazy.
On what end?
I don't know.
Rico, on what end? Like,
it's
are you watching on
like on my speaker?
Oh, I was
it
like,
sounds crazy. Oh, it's good now, I think. Okay, there we go.
Good?
It's been going crazy.
What the fuck? What the fuck? BK's just going to talk to himself the whole damn time. Hello, how you doing?
Okay, I think it's fixed now. I'm clicking a couple things.
He said you should have headphones.
Dude, okay, there we go. I think I fixed it.
I'm
welcome in,
right
y'all.
now.
Sorry about that. That was like a
right
scary
now. Producer
movie.
Cal here. One second, guys. We are live, motherfuckers. And unless we want to have people tripping us all season long, we got to get going. I don't care if you're jogging, you're juxing, you're jiving, your audio is out, you're in, you're out. Let's roll. Let's go.
Sorry about the technical sorry about the technical difficulty. Shit happens. Sounded like I was in a scary movie. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, "What's going on here?" Anyways, welcome in, BK. How you doing, man?
What's going on? Yes, sir.
Whole season, bro. But we're back. We're here to talk college football. Week 0 just passed. We can talk about that. Recap that. First, I want to recap last season, how we did, how our teams ended up finishing up. What'd you think about Clemson's season overall last year?
About what you expected, you know. I expected expected ACC title, playoff game. Playoff game wasn't what we wanted, but I mean, hey, it was a good stepping stone. I feel good this year. You know that. We'll get into it.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, UNC, was absolutely garbage. You already know that. That was a bad season for us. We had no quarterback at all, so it was a tough watch all year. As far as the national championship game and, the winner, I mean, wasn't really that exciting of a game, but what'd you think?
I didn't think it was that bad, man. I mean, once it got to the second half, I mean, it definitely got separated. The first half was real competitive, though. I just found it crazy how we both predicted, like, more or less that Oregon-Ohio State game was going to have, like, such an impact on last season. And we said the winner of that game is probably going to win the conference and probably go on to win the title. What we didn't know is the winner of that game would go on to win the conference, but wouldn't go on to win the fucking title.
Right.
So, I mean,
Oregon straight flopped in the playoffs, man.
Which is nothing new. Nothing new for them. I mean, that's just Oregon's MO at this point. Like,
yep. Every single year, man. But yeah, overall betting wise last year was a solid year. Wasn't my best year overall, but I had some good spots, had some good wins. We talked about them on the podcast almost every week, so y'all heard them. Yeah, did you have a good overall betting year?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I mean, once you get into the thick of things towards the end of the years, who are the pretenders, who are, more or less teams you should stay away from. And then there's just those
Yeah.
teams you can't kick. And we had some of those last year where we just couldn't kick the bad teams to the curb. We kept giving them chance after chance. We felt it was spot after spot. And there's times that's just going to happen. But, overall as a whole, I feel like, it was a solid ass year. I'm ready to have a better one this year.
Yeah, like that game with Louisville, y'all let slip. I mean, that was a.
Oh yeah, like I meant more or
loss.
less like me and you, like as in picks, like West Virginia. We were just obsessed with them for no freaking reason. Like Kansas was another one, just obsessed with them.
Like I don't know why. I kept going back to them. Some spots I made money with them though, so it wasn't always bad. But
no.
Yeah, man. Overall, last year was a solid season, but I think this year is going to be even better. I think it's going to be an exciting season this year. More competition all around. I don't think there's like a team who stands out more than another team, really, in my opinion. So I think this year at the top, it's going to be very competitive. What do you think?
Yeah, I think this year is one of the more open years in college football we've had in probably the last decade. Like, there is not one sole team you can sit there and look at and be like, that's your national champion. Like, a lot of people are going to say Texas, but we know Texas's MO at this point. They're going to struggle, when it comes to the big games. And they've performed well in some big games, but in others, they've just flopped. I mean, they can't seem to beat Georgia. They struggle in just those, like, I guess you could say those big time matchups that you expect a program like Texas with all those recruits to win. This year it may change, very well. Which will also, I guess at some point to get into, but I don't know, man. I would say there's at least 8 teams that could win the national title. And that's pretty crazy to think about.
Right. And being one of them, you're wearing the shirt. You already know we got to talk about them. They got a big game coming up week 1. I know everybody in the chat's going to want to hear your opinion on this. Obviously, you're probably going to go with your team, but I want to hear it.
BK fan club troll on. This man Cal, bro.
That is too funny.
Oh, boy. We got the BK fan club. Where they at, though?
That's too funny. We'll get into the games this week, man. What you think about that one to start off? Go ahead and talk about it.
That's a big one to go off the jump with. I don't know, man. I just feel like if we don't get it done this season, it's going to be extremely difficult to get it done within the next, decade, half decade. We keep recruiting at a great level. Got some great players coming in, like Naheem Burrows. I don't know if you've ever watched his tape before. Go check that shit out. Dude's a 4-star, 5-star wide receiver, athlete. He's a freak. But like what I'm saying is we're going to, supplement the talent more or less. We're still going to have Moore and Wesco, but this year we have the pieces. You have 6 people inside of billions of freaking mock drafts. You're talking to Antonio Williams, Cade Klubnik, Pee-Woo, Parker, Miller, offensive tackle. There's just a lot of guys that are like perennial talent, and we've got to get it done. As far as Saturday goes, I mean, dude, I'm so excited just to be more or less able to watch us play football again, man. But,
facts.
I think the line is a little low. In my opinion, I think we should be favored a little bit more.
It kind of worries me a little bit. Yeah, with that line.
Might sound greedy, but I think football games are more or less 9 times out of 10 won on the line of scrimmage, and there is no one that can sit there and debate that Clemson does not control the line of scrimmage in that game. I mean, when you're talking their defensive line with all that talent, deep depth on the defensive line. Offensive line is a little bit less on depth, but it's still a group that's been together.
I was going to say Clemson's depth is the only thing that really worries me about the team. Other than that, like your starters are strong. It's just the depth is a little bit on the sketchy side. But.
It more or less it goes by position. Like edge, we're kind of light on edge. But I do like our 1-2. But as far as like outside, like are you talking like when you're talking receivers, DBs, I I think we're, up there with the best in the country when it comes to wide receiver this year.
I think wide receivers is definitely a strong point this year, finally, because in the past couple of years, it hasn't been since like the Watkins, Hopkins days. Yeah.
T. Higgins, Justin Ross was probably the last two that we had that were just like freaking insane. But I mean, I said it last year. I said it last year when the year began, dude. Like, I told y'all that TJ Moore and Wesco were going to show up, and they were both nasty. I'm so excited to have them both back and A-Dub. So I just worry about our running backs, but
I think your freshman running back though is going to be a problem. I was reading into him. I watched some tape. Yeah, I think he's going to be a problem.
Gross.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think, and then you got Randall, like you said. So that's another good back.
Bro, Randall for me is. I mean, that dude is 6'4", like 220, like just freaking jacked. Like, I'm excited to see him be able to run the ball. He played running back in high school, so he's, as Dabo likes to say it with him, he's just good with the ball in his hands. You put the ball in his hands by running the ball. I mean, we'll figure it out pretty quickly whether it's going to work or not. So.
Right. Yeah, man, I think Clemson is going to be solid this year. As far as that game goes, like you said, I think that line is a little bit weird, but I think Clemson still gets it done at home.
For sure.
A lot of talk, a lot of people saying who's the real Death Valley. I think Clemson's going to want to take that, and they're having an orange out too, so it's going to be all packed with orange. You're going to see no purple and yellow in there really. It'll be spread out, but not much. I don't think they'll have that one section, but
I'm just sick of the whole Death Valley freaking. I'm tired of the debate, dude. It's so stupid.
Just play the game. Just play the game.
One stadium was called it 20 years before the other stadium. Let's let that team have the freaking name. But anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, we will move on. Let's go ahead and talk about the week 1 slate. First, we kind of already started with the game with Clemson, but we'll talk about, let's see, I'll run through here. Let's talk about the Thursday games first. First, we got Boise State traveling to South Florida. Any thoughts on that game? 6.5 point spread.
That's an ugly ass game. That's what the fuck I think that is. I mean,
I think the line's a little bit weird, but go ahead.
It's South Florida. Why is that line like it is? Are they expecting the hurricane? Are they expecting the hurricane to slap them during the middle of the freaking game or something? Because I don't see how Boise doesn't beat the damn shit out of them. But anyway.
Right. Yeah, they did. Losing a lot of production in Ashton Jeanty, that's big. But
their backup was just as good.
That too. Their quarterback's solid. Boise, I would think, should roll. But I know USF has a solid quarterback, Byron Brown, or I think it's Byron Brown. He's solid.
Yeah.
He's a good dual threat quarterback. So, could they keep it close? Maybe the over is a good play in that game. I know the USF defense is pretty bad. It usually is.
Boise's is though usually like top 20 in the country. Like they're.
But if USF wants to hang in this game, my point being is if USF wants to hang in this game, I feel like they're gonna have to score points.
100%.
So that's gonna be a recipe for an over bet. So that's why I would lean in that game more than anything, honestly.
It's line of scrimmage, like I said, between the Clemson game. Like I definitely think that game is a line of scrimmage game, and I think Boise's gonna control that pretty much for 4 quarters. Like it's gonna be hard.
63, bro. Yeah, they know they're scoring points. 63, that's a high over. I would lean over in that game. South Florida's defense.
And for the people in the chat asking for certain games, we're just going through the slate, like going from Thursday and then through
Thursday, because then we got games Friday, and then we got games Saturday, we got games Sunday, and then I'm going to the UNC game Monday. First game of the year. I can't wait.
We'll definitely get to the game is the point I'm trying to make. Just we're not going to jump the slate. You understand what I'm saying?
Next, we'll talk about a game I'm actually going to as well. We got East Carolina coming to NC State, so about 15 minutes up the road from where I'm at. Got ECU and State facing off. I'm not paying much for it, so don't worry.
I was about to say, dog, you're about to pay money.
I gotta go.
Carter Finley.
I gotta go. It's gonna be a fun game. It's gonna be a good game to be at.
It always is.
NC State's a 14-point favorite at home after losing to ECU in the bowl game versus them last year.
That's ballooned. It was like 11.5 when that line first.
Let me see if it's still. Let me see if it is 14 on this app. It told me it's 14. So let me check FanDuel.
I was about to say because I felt like I was looking on like Friday night and it was like 11.5.
13.5 on FanDuel.
Damn, so it did balloon a little bit. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I think that's more towards the side of where I think the game's gonna go. 2 scores State. Like that just feels like the most simple pick there. I don't trust ECU
on the road. I don't really like.
Love to see it, dog. Like I would love to see it, but like I don't know how it would. I mean, Dorn's lost worse games, so
yeah,
I would put it past him.
I don't really like fading NC State at home. Honestly, it's just not a great bet, especially first game of the year coming off the loss to ECU. Like, I just don't think that's a good bet at all. It would be NC State for me.
They started off last year slow as hell too in their first game versus Richmond. Do you remember that?
Yep.
Was that their first game of the year that they played Richmond, and I swear to God it went like 3 quarters down to the wire, and I was like, huh? It is Richmond. What are y'all struggling for?
You know, State does that. It's like they always play down. They're the kind of team that plays down to their opponent and they play up to their opponent. It
never fails. Like Clemson can be the best team in the freaking country. If we play NC State, we're gonna play to their level. I hate that crap.
So, especially at home, bro, I just think they're gonna be scrappy. I think they're gonna pull away. Definitely win by. I think I'm gonna go 17 to 24 points is my projection, but. Yeah,
I think Dorn's got a lot to prove too, bro. I mean, he lost this game the last time they played, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they lost. December 28th last year, 26-21.
Yeah, I mean.
So, they got a lot to prove. I think they want to make a statement in this game.
Yeah,
it's a rivalry game pretty much as usual. In-state games are always crazy. That's why it's kind of hard to bet the 14 points because it is an in-state game. But I lean the side of State smacking them as opposed to ECU keeping it close. So. Yeah. I think NC State is the edge everywhere. Better quarterback, better running back, better line, both sides of the ball, I would say.
Yeah.
Even though their offensive line is kind of a question this year, I still think they're better both sides of the ball overall. I mean,
it's just more talent. It's more money.
Exactly. More talent, yeah.
That's all it is.
So, I'm going NC State there. Next, we'll talk about Nebraska traveling to Cincinnati. And that is a 6.5 point spread. And we got Nebraska coming in as the favorite on the road, over under at 54.5. This is an interesting game. I kind of think, wait, is it at Cincinnati? I don't think it is at Cincinnati. No, it's at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. So it's actually at a neutral site.
What the fuck? Why?
Clicked on the game. I'm glad I did that. Because now it's really, that doesn't matter at all.
No.
So that doesn't matter at all now. It's a neutral site game.
I guess Patrick Mahomes' doppelganger can just act like him one more day in his stadium.
Bro, I just saw a post that was like that Patrick Mahomes was like, that's how God made him. Like, let him copy, like, or whatever, something like that. I seen some shit like that. I just saw a post, but I was like, bruh.
Dude, that dude
does everything he does. That's
weird.
Crazy. Yeah, that's
even
crazy.
The walk, bro. I'm like, bro, what is wrong with you? Like, there's something seriously wrong with you to be doing.
Granted, he is pretty good. I'll say that.
Oh no, I'm not saying he's bad. Raiola's not bad at all. I mean, he made mistakes last year, but he was also a true freshman. I like Nebraska in that game. I like Nebraska for this year. I think they're going to be, I could easily see them being an 8-9 win team. Like, their schedule's a little rough here and there, but they've got the talent. Like,
yeah, Nebraska should be solid this year. I think people are kind of gassing them up too much. Like, I've heard like 10-2, like 11-1. I'm like, yo,
absolutely not.
Like, I know their schedule's not crazy.
Speaking of Nebraska, did you see what Dave Portnoy's clown tail said? He was Nebraska could probably win the SEC. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, okay, bud. Like,
bro, their toughest game is at Penn State. And that's it. That's their toughest game. But that's their toughest game. Like, they don't have anything else like that crazy. They got home versus Iowa, home versus USC. They got at Maryland, at Minnesota, like home versus Michigan. I mean, that's a kind of tough game, but they don't have any tough road games like that.
So you're
So
talking
they-
3 losses, like at maximum.
Yeah, I would say 9-3 is where I got them.
That's about where I had them. That's about where I'm comfortable saying they're going to be. So
Yeah. But moving on, we'll move on from that. Oh, we didn't even talk about the game. But as a game as a whole, I mean, Cincinnati's a solid program. Scott
For sure.
Satterfield in his 3rd year. He's a decent coach. They got a good quarterback, Sorsby. He's a solid quarterback. As far as the game, though, like, I don't know. I feel like Nebraska is going to win this by 7 to 10 points, but this isn't a game I don't know if I'm going to put money on. I was kind of leaning Cincinnati, but then I saw it was a neutral site game. I thought it was in Cincinnati. That's different. Like, I was thinking more Cincinnati, but being that it's a night game. But now it's a neutral site game. I'm like, I'm kind of leaning Nebraska a little bit more here.
I'm definitely leaning Nebraska. I mean,
yeah, I think their offense is a little better.
At this point in time, they're just a better team with the more talented players. I'm not saying, over the last decade that Cincinnati's not been more successful, because they definitely have. But I mean, if you're talking, right now, you looking at roster to roster, I know the blue chip ratio has to be higher on Nebraska's end. So I'm definitely going to go with the talent there. I do like Raiola. Who in bloody hell is Cincinnati's quarterback?
Brendan Sorsby, or I think that's his name.
Ugh.
He's solid though, bro.
He can move. I remember him last year. He can move.
Yeah, he can. He's a dual threat. He can throw and run. He's solid.
It's just like, I mean, if you're comparing him to somebody like Raiola, though, it's kind of hard.
But pretty much everywhere Nebraska's got the advantage except for the running back spot. Since he has a little better of a running back. Nebraska. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Nebraska on the O line and the D line, or the O line, they're better. They're worse on the D line. I would say this year, DBs and linebackers, though, I'd say Nebraska has better, though. So pretty much everywhere Nebraska's better.
I just don't understand why Nebraska lost so much talent in the freaking portal. Like, why did Dowdle go in the freaking portal to Kentucky? Like, I was like, bro,
I don't
why?
know.
Like,
I don't know.
Ball in there. It made no sense. Anyway.
Yeah, that could be a difference maker, but because their running backs definitely aren't as strong this year. So
yeah.
We'll see, man. I got Nebraska probably going in that game. I haven't decided, though, and I don't know if I would bet that game. So, moving on, we're going to go to the Friday game. Go ahead. Were you going to say something?
I think their sellout streak is the most overrated thing I've ever heard of in my life. Do you understand what happens with that? Some big farmer in Nebraska buys like thousands and thousands of tickets and then just sells them to people for like near nothing, just to where they can say the stadium was sold out.
Yeah.
So whack. So whack.
You don't think they do that in Clemson? You don't think they do that in Clemson?
No. That bitch be packed. I don't know what you're talking about.
There we go. The trolls. Troll on. Oh, shit. All right. Anyways, we'll move on to the Friday games. We'll first talk about Georgia Tech going to Colorado. We got Georgia Tech now as a -5-point favorite going into Colorado. What you think?
I think Georgia Tech is going to wipe the floor with them.
Got to post for the Instagram real quick. Let them know we're live. But yeah, you think Georgia Tech's gonna roll them? I do too, bro. I think Georgia Tech
for sure. I think Georgia Tech is. I mean, me and you have talked about this, like, in personal chats and stuff. I think Georgia Tech is one of the most underrated football programs right now in the country. Like, their coach is doing great things. They have good returning talent. They're recruiting well. I mean, they took a lot of good teams to the wire. They took Georgia last year to 6 overtimes? Wasn't it something crazy like that? Like, yeah. It was to the point where they were doing 2-point conversions. Yeah, give me Georgia Tech by at least 2 scores. I think they're just.
They're too talented. Yeah, my boy RG said Georgia Tech beat down. Yeah, I agree, bro.
Sure.
I just think they're too good at the quarterback spot, the running back spot. Even the receivers are good this year for Georgia Tech. So it's like, bro, and they're better on the line. So it's like, how do they lose this game? I don't see it. Not the same Colorado team, obviously. A lot of players leaving, a lot of players transferring in, transferring out. It's a freaking wish-wash every year with Colorado with the transfer portal. Nowadays,
did they announce it? They announced they're starting Salter, right?
Did they? I think they did.
I'm pretty sure they did. I don't think they're going to start that freshman, which I think is stupid because we've seen what he has. When he was at Liberty, like. he's nothing crazy, man. He can run the ball real well. He's got decent play action, good read option, but like as far as passing the ball, he's extremely limited. So you're behind Colorado, who was giving up the most sacks in the country last year, I'm pretty sure. And they don't have Shadur Sanders or Travis Hunter anymore. Yeah, give me Georgia Tech by at least 2 scores.
Yeah, I got Georgia Tech there. I think the 5 safe. I think you take it. Shoot, if you need to, you can take it up to 7. I think Georgia Tech gets it done on the road.
For sure.
Colorado on the road doesn't scare me too much. Not right now.
Oh God, Boulder! Whatever we're gonna do.
Like you said, I like Georgia Tech a lot this year. I think they're going to be playing Clemson in the ACC championship. That's my prediction.
Yeah, I had the same shit.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to do the same thing we did last year where everybody says, they're picking the same things. I'm sorry.
No, we don't. We ain't picking the same things. No.
I'm sorry that one thing that we both like. So sorry.
So far on these games we have, though, pretty much. So I feel like it's going to change here soon, though. Next we got Auburn going to Baylor. And Auburn is the -2.5 point favorite at Baylor. What you think?
Why is Baylor not favored in this game?
Because Auburn's SEC. Simple as that.
I don't give a shit.
They got good receivers this year. They're good up front.
They're both young. You're talking about Singleton and Coleman?
Yeah.
Coleman I know is a dog. He almost went to Clemson. He came
Singleton's a dog.
No, Singleton's he's a gadget guy. Like he's not going to just jump up and get the ball off you. That's Coleman. But I don't know. I don't think Jackson Arnold's good enough to just freaking knock your socks off. I honestly, right now, if you're comparing program to program, I'm going to take Aranda over Hugh Freeze every freaking damn week. I don't know. I think Baylor should be favored in this game. I mean, that's just simply what I think. I mean,
yeah, this game.
I would take Baylor if it was me.
I lean Baylor too. Slight lean.
Damn it, Rico.
Game. Huh?
I said, damn it, Rico.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, I know. I was thinking Auburn, but like you said, I think Baylor has the better quarterback, probably better running backs.
Because they still have what's his name, right?
Running back from last year. Forgot his name.
No, I was talking about their quarterback.
Oh, quarterback. Yeah, Robertson. Yeah, they got
Robertson. I was about to say Robinson, but I didn't think that was right.
Yeah, Sawyer Robertson. Yeah, they got him back. He's solid. He can run and throw too.
He's got a nice card on cut. College football.
Sawyer's solid though. So yeah, I lean Baylor in that game. Not set just yet, but slight lean to Baylor. Auburn is a good team though. I think they're going to be solid this year. Probably go set. I don't know, maybe, but their schedule's so tough every year. So
I don't know whose seat is hotter in the country than Brian Kelly and Hugh Freeze. Like those two, I'm just true. Like, nah.
But maybe that's it. Maybe that's he's got something to prove.
Maybe Brent Pry from Virginia Tech. That's about the only other one I can think of off the top
he's
of the head.
He's definitely on the hot seat for sure.
Dude, hey, mark my words. I told my boy this the other day with Virginia Tech. Mark my words. Mike Vick is using Sacramento State as a stepping stone to be able to go to Virginia Tech next year. Mark my words.
Yeah, I could see it.
I could see it, bro. Like if Sacramento State has a decent year and say they win 9 games, yeah, I could see him taking over VT.
I thought he was at Norfolk State.
Is it Norfolk State or Sacramento? I'm pretty sure it's Sacramento State.
Nah, it's Norfolk State. I'm about to look right now. I'm more than 95% sure.
Because they're the ones with the ginormous amounts of NIL, and they were trying to become D1 this year. They wanted to leave whatever they are, D1 NAIA. I'm not sure.
Hold on a second. I'm about to find it right now.
He's about to find it.
Norfolk State. Yeah, I knew it. It was Norfolk.
So maybe he interviewed with Sacramento State. Why did I think Sacramento State? Anyway,
I don't know why you thought that Sacramento State, but anyways, yeah.
Nico.
The point was,
I don't even know how to say Leva.
Nico Emolayev.
I don't even know.
Put some respect on my name.
I'm dead. Cal is hilarious. My boy Cal on the 1s and 2s. I appreciate it, bro, for all that.
Okay. He did have an interview with Sacramento State, but he chose Norfolk State instead. Okay, that's where it was from. Okay, I don't know why I was so tripped up on that, but anyway.
Let's move on to the next game, though. Yeah, we were leaning Baylor there, though. So, or yeah, we both are. At least I could change my mind on that one, though. So, we'll move on to the next one. We got. Let's just get right into it. Saturday, 12 p.m. Biggest game of the week. We got Texas traveling to Ohio State. Game of the week for sure. What do you think here, BK?
Second biggest game.
Ohio State minus 2.5 point favorite. Over under at 47.5. What you think?
I think on no way on God's green earth should Ohio State be favored in that game. It's just because it's in the shoe. That's it, bro. That's it.
It is.
If it was anywhere else, that game, there's no way you could convince me on a neutral site that Ohio State would be favored over Texas this year. I don't know. I think as much talent as Ohio State has, and they continue to have top 3 recruiting classes and spending buku's amounts of money and all this other stuff, it's still crazy enough to say that I still think Texas is the more talented team.
Yeah.
I definitely think on the outside, they got on defense, they still have Muhammad, they have Taffy. They're just really, really talented in a lot of different Simon's another one. They're just really talented in a lot of different areas. I think their quarterback, Arch Manning, might very well solidify himself as a number 1 pick, even though I don't know if he's going to come out or not. I wouldn't be shocked if he stayed all 4. Wide receiver, they're gross. Wingo, I said his name last year when he was a freshman as well. I think he's going to be a dog. There's a lot of people for a lot of different reasons that want to just say Texas, and that's what kind of scares me on this game. But it's like, if you just look at the talent, how can you not pick Texas type of deal?
I think it's the talent. I think they have the better coaching staff now. Ohio State losing those coordinators like they did and bringing in new coordinators, that's a big difference too, I think. Are they going to be ready game 1? I don't know. I think I got to give the edge to Texas there, obviously, too. Quarterback Julian saying it's his first game ever versus freaking Texas. Like, dude, that's a big ask. Like, in the shoe, that's a big ask. You don't think he's going to be freaking out there?
He's got the weapons for it, though. I mean, you're still talking about you're still talking about Smith and Carnell Tate and people like that.
My point being is, I just got to trust the team who's kind of got the more experience there, both sides, like with coaching and on the field. So that's why I'm taking Texas in this game. I'm going with the underdog. I'm going Texas. You're going that way too, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, you touched on it, the fact like they replaced not 1 but 2 coordinators. Like, people don't think about the fact that like it's difficult just to replace one and have things go smoothly. Like Clemson, for an example, with Garrett Riley, like it has taken 3 years to finally implement his offense in full. Like, you can't just jump and flip a switch like that. Now, Ryan Day, for the most part, is going to keep Ohio State's offense the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to call a lot of the plays probably to start off, but I don't know, man. Like,
they're going to I feel like they're going to lean on the run game definitely at first,
but they
early in the game.
I don't think they can. Like, their O-line, they return a decent amount, but I just don't think they're going to be able to just sit there and smash mouth control the line of scrimmage with Texas. Like, I just don't.
True.
So
I don't know. I just think Texas is better talent, like you said. But I think they're better both sides of the ball, besides probably receivers. Ohio State definitely has the better receivers. Running back is probably about even.
I'd say Texas.
Lean Texas there. Yeah.
Marcus
the line.
Wisner.
What do you think about the line, both sides of the ball? I would lean Texas's D line. I don't know about offensive line, though.
Offensive line is pretty comparable. They both have monsters. I mean, 6'5", just behemoths on the O line. So I mean, I really don't think there's like too much of a discrepancy. Both do well as sending talent to the NFL on the lines on both sides as well. So it's going to be a line of scrimmage type game, but it might just be who wants it more as far as like a gamer. And I think Archie's got that in him.
Oh, yeah. Arch is a dog, man. I know there's a lot of hype and stuff like that around him, but it's for a reason. I mean, dude, he's like that. in the few moments we saw him last season, I mean, you can just tell he's got it.
He's a Manning that
So,
can run. What more do you
right.
want?
Right. I mean, dude's got it. So I'm going with Texas. That's definitely an underdog I'm going to be on. I know it's probably going to be public, like you said. Like, I don't really like that. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, Texas easy." Like, that's what kind of makes me a little nervous. But I got to go with the revenge. I got to go with who I think is the better quarterback, the better coaches.
For sure.
Got to go with Texas. Better talent. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be a good one, but we got Texas in that one. Moving on, we can talk about
I think I know
Syracuse,
what's coming.
Tennessee. Nah.
No. You know what?
Alabama, Florida State.
There it is.
We got Alabama going to Florida State, and Florida State, man, just a team who was just absolutely terrible last year.
That's a tale of 2 years,
they were a
bro.
top 10 team preseason. Being a top 10 team preseason and going 2-10 is crazy.
I had Florida State fans trying to convince me this man DJ was good. I was like, dog, I saw this man for 2 years be nothing but ass water. Like, you cannot convince me.
You got to witness it firsthand.
Oh, yeah, I saw him in person running like Fred Flintstone. Like, dude is just, nah. But, nah, that's definitely a tale of 2 different years. You're talking a team that, was 1 game away from the playoffs, and then the very next year only winning 2 wins. They do have some good pieces. I do like the fact they went and got Gus Malzahn. I think that's huge. But I don't see more than 8 wins. I'm just being honest. As far as that game on Saturday, I fully expect Alabama just to wipe the floor with them. But I mean, they're just better again at the line of scrimmage. Football is about the line of scrimmage. If you could control that for 4 quarters, you're most likely going to win the freaking game. Like,
we got to talk about the quarterback Castellanos was talking.
God almighty.
That man was talking crazy. He doubled down on it too at the ACC media day. Shit, tripled down on it. On talking about Bama, saying
you got
it was going to be easy.
Boston College.
So it's like, yeah, I don't know.
You got benched at Boston College. Yeah, and you're talking like that? Nah.
I'm thinking Bama rolls too. You know they didn't take kindly to that shit, bro. Like they did
just worry about.
They heard that and they listened to that. The defense listened to that. It's like, oh, we're gonna fuck him up. Like,
oh yeah,
it's a wrap for him.
That stadium's gonna be jumping. I can tell you that much because they just renovated it. It looks really nice. I've seen the renovations. It definitely was a good upgrade. They're going to be doing the chop. It's going to be going crazy, but it ain't nothing Alabama can't handle or hasn't done before.
Ty Simpson at quarterback worry you a little bit?
Yeah, dude. I was just
the
about
quarterback
to say
spot
that,
worries me a little bit for Bama, dude. Like, I'm not sold on this Ty Simpson guy yet, dude. Like, he's got to show me. That's the only thing, like, I worry about. Maybe they can keep it close, but, like, I don't know.
I just think he was such a safe pick, like just the yucky, like, yeah, we're gonna go with our guy. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like more or less that he's got the abilities, but he's never really had to prove in it. So it's kind of time to put up or shut up. I do like the fact that DeBoer went and got Grubb, who was the OC when he was at Washington, who went to Seattle, the Seattle Seahawks. Just for last year, they let him go at the end of the season. Things didn't go as planned. So now he's at Alabama. I think that's a great pickup. Get DeBoer back with his guy that he can trust and just hope that Ty can go out there and, run your offense. I mean, you got weapons. It's Alabama. Like,
he's got Williams. I mean, dude, he's got the weapons, dude.
Yeah, you ain't got no excuse. You got 5 stars all the way around you. So go make a play. Like, don't fuck up. I mean, that's the biggest thing with Alabama quarterbacks. When you think about those top-tier Saban championship teams, you think of a quarterback that was not uberly talented, but you think of a guy that can just do the right things. You understand what I'm saying?
My boy,
we gonna beat Clemson.
My boy in the comments, he's an FSU fan. That's my boy. That's my dog. He's a big FSU fan. He told me he's gonna buy me a jersey, a FSU jersey, and put Rico Locks on. I'm like, bro, you got to give me a UNC one. I'm not wearing an FSU one. I'm not wearing that. He's like, if they have a better season or something like that.
I like FSU's color. No, I like FSU's uniforms just as much as the next guy, but you're not going to catch me in that shit. That we're so-called rivals just because of our freaking coaches that
He said
coached
they're gonna be
decades
Clemson,
ago.
though, bro. He said they're gonna be
He's-
Clemson. That's crazy.
He's full of crap. He knows he can't look in the mirror and say that without smiling. Like, stop it.
Weak. I'm weak. All right, we'll
But no,
move on. I got Bama in that game, man.
For
too.
sure.
I mean,
Damn.
yeah, I'm gonna keep it simple. I don't know about the spread though. It could get sketchy on that spread.
For sure.
Let's see
It
here.
is
What we're
dope.
going over next. Penn State's minus 44. We could talk about that. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, let's talk about Michigan versus New
Penn
Mexico
State
after
versus
that.
Nevada.
You hear what I said?
Nah, what'd you say?
I said, let's talk about Michigan and New Mexico after that.
Bro. I mean, we kind of already talked about the LSU Clemson game, but we can
For sure.
I mean,
There's still
yeah,
games on Sunday and Monday as well.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm still scrolling. Next, we'll roll over. We got Utah and UCLA. Ooh, that's an interesting game to start the year right there. Utah going into UCLA. Utah's a minus 6-point favorite. And we know that quarterback that I could not say the name on the intro. Nico
I don't even know how to say Aleva.
Nico Emole.
I don't even know.
Put some respect on my name.
Bro, classic. That's a great name.
There ain't no respect needed to put on that fool's name. Dude's a bum.
Bro, yeah, he fumbled a bag too. He would have made $4 million at Tennessee. Instead, he goes to UCLA, and he's making like 1.2. I mean, still good money. Don't get me wrong.
Well, they gave him pretty much the same thing that Tennessee was getting, but the problem is now he's in California, so he's got to pay boatloads of freaking in-state tax. Where in Tennessee you don't have any. So
right, so he fumbled a major bag. Yeah, all in all, he fumbled a major bag. UCLA is definitely a worse team too. So it's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what was the point of that? You were in a playoff contending team, and now you go to a team out west who doesn't really do anything out there really much. I mean, they're a solid bowl team sometimes, but other than that, it's like, nah, it's UCLA, dog. So about this game, what you think? Utah's minus 6. I think Utah's going to be a solid team this year, kind of a sleeper in that Big 12 conference. They could possibly win it. I got them up there contending. I think Devin Dampier's a great quarterback. I think he's going to be good.
You know as well as I
Utah's a gritty team, bro.
You know as well as I am, dude. I love Whittingham. I absolutely love Whittingham, dude. Yeah. You find me another coach that gets 3-star talent and finds a way to win 9 games almost every freaking year. Like, you're not.
Yeah. That's what I mean. They're just a gritty team. Like, yeah, I lean the Utah side in that game with the 6 points. Liking a lot of favorites, and I usually don't. So we'll see how that goes. Every day I do. Mark it on your calendar.
He don't believe
it. Y'all might have to get a side bet going here, bro, on this FSU Clemson game.
Bro.
No, he does, bro. He really does. That's my boy. I know he's being.
There is no way you believe in that 2-10 garbage team that's just a bunch of transfers.
He's talking like together. He's talking like Castellanos right now, bro.
All right, bro. What do you think FSU's record's going to be? Like, legitimately. Please tell me what you think.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna look at the schedule real quick. I think I had 8-4.
That's at maximum to me. Like that's at maximum. There's no way FSU is shit water.
Who said that? I couldn't see the comments.
Your boy. You guys see dog money betting in the pig?
No. I'm fucking dead.
Oh man,
look how stupid. I mean, FSU's schedule, bro, is not really that tough though. I mean, they got at NC State. I mean, that's a kind of tough game. They got at Clemson. That's a tough game. Okay, there's one. They got versus Miami. That's not really a. I mean, they could beat Miami this year, maybe, dude.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Hayden, what's up, my guy? How you doing? Appreciate everybody who's joining. By the way, if you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. It's been a minute. We want to keep doing these, so please show some love. That'd be much needed. We appreciate it. We want to keep this shit going. So, and also let's make some fucking money. We'll have a parlay for y'all at the end of the show
for sure.
So stay tuned for that. But yeah, FSU schedule, man, I don't think it's that hard. They could win 8, 9, and maybe 9 games. I'm gonna go 8, 7 to 8 realistically, though. 7 to 8.
I was about to say they were a 2-win team last year. There's no way somebody's flipping.
I think they'll turn it around, bro.
Like,
I think they'll turn it around.
I'm not saying they're gonna be just ass. Like, I think they will compete, but like, again, I don't see the talent on that roster to be able to sit there and say they're going to win like 9, 10 football games. Like, that's crazy.
Right. Well, we'll move on from that FSU Clemson talk. We got Virginia Tech on Sunday. This is a Sunday game.
They're
going to Virginia Tech going to they're playing in Atlanta, Georgia, so not in South Carolina.
They're playing, in the Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah, Superdome, where the Falcons play. So they're playing there versus South Carolina. We got South Carolina as a 7.5-point favorite. What you think, BK?
Little bro by 2 scores.
Much, or, huh?
Little bro by 2 scores.
Yeah, I think South Carolina's probably gonna. I think South Carolina's probably gonna roll them too, man. I really do.
It all depends on, because this is my biggest worry with South. I mean, it's not a worry because I could care less if South Carolina's dog water or not. But I think their defense is going to be pretty shaky this year. They'll be good up front, but like their DB room is kind of rough. Same thing with their running back room. It's a lot of transfers. They're going to rely a lot on Sellers and the wideouts to be able to get stuff done. I just think they're the more talented team. They're the better team. I do think VT is, you know.
You said I beat BK in a bet already.
10-2 or 9. God,
no way. Is he crazy?
No
I could
way.
see 9-3. I don't know. But 10-2, you're kind of bugging. Maybe.
Like 9-3 is like their ceiling. Like
Castellanos is gonna have to be balling. Castellanos is gonna have to be balling out.
He ain't got that in him. Anyway.
So yeah, I think like you're saying though, I think South Carolina, they are a little shaky on the defensive side of the ball. I agree. But dude, Virginia Tech, man, it's not like they're any good on their defensive side of the ball either, bro. I think South Carolina is going to get whatever they want on offense.
Yeah.
Lenora Sellers is like that. I mean, we've seen it. Like, dude, as a freshman, he was going off. Like, he's in the Heisman talks now this year. So he's like that.
He's done a lot more than the Heisman talks. He's talking first round, top 10 pick as well, you know, if he balls this year. So he's got a lot to play for. I worry about his health more than anything. Him and Lagway both.
Him and Lagway, yeah.
Lagway's already apparently freaking dealing with some type of freaking calf injury. I'm like, this dude stays injured. Like, and he was like that in high school too, bro. Like when he was doing the Under Armour game, I think he had like a foot injury. And then most of his senior year, he had a rotator cuff issue or something like that. Now he's got hamstrings, calf problems. I'm like, dog, you're too damn young. I think he honestly just puts in too much work in the damn gym. That dude's freaking yacked. Did he? If you bet with BK, you already won. There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
I'm weak. Dog money in the attendance. Appreciate you joining, bro.
There he is.
Came just in time for the
biggest fan.
This is BK said is his biggest fan.
I don't know who's bigger, you or Drew. Pause.
I'm dead. Hey, yo. Pause. Next, we'll go over Notre Dame going to Miami. What do you think about this game?
That's interesting, dog. You know Notre Dame hasn't won in that stadium in the last 5 times they played there.
I kind of like Miami a little bit. I don't know.
But it's so hard for me, dude, because it's another one where I'm just like, there's no way you can convince me that they are better at the line of scrimmage than Notre Dame. I don't think they are. True. I don't think they'll be able to run the ball like Notre Dame's going to be able to run the ball.
True.
You are talking about CJ Carr. I'm not the biggest fan of CJ Carr. I don't think he's bad, but they've got studs on the outside for wide receiver. They always have studs at tight end. They got 2 of the best running backs in the country.
Yeah, loves a dog.
I personally like Notre Dame, but Miami, I could definitely see it. That's one of those for me.
I haven't decided. This is a tough game. I was kind of leaning Notre Dame initially, but then I seen the Carr announcement. I'm like, it's in Miami too. Miami starts with a bunch of games at home to start the year. I don't know. I haven't decided on this one.
Coach-wise, too. Yeah,
coach-wise, you got to like Marcus Freeman. Yeah,
for sure you like freaking
Carson Beck, man. I don't know, too, about how is he going to be, bro, getting paid all this money. I mean, we'll see.
Didn't he get a Lamborghini or some shit for going there? Like,
shit, you wouldn't probably. I didn't
He's
see
so
that.
overrated, bro. They were
I think
talking
he's
like
a
that
little
man was going to
overhyped.
get
Yeah.
a little.
That's why I'm like, I don't know if I could go Miami. I don't know. I feel like the line's a little weird, though. I will say. I feel like a lot of people are going to be on Notre Dame in this game, but I don't know. I kind of
it's going to be tough because it's going to be tough because a lot of these games in the opening week, you're going to see a lot of the public going the exact same way. And some of them are going to go the way you think they're going to, and some of them you're going to get slapped in the face. And there's nothing you can do about it because it's the first freaking week of college football.
Yeah, the first week is the toughest, bro, obviously, because you don't have any – you're going off last year's reads, and then you got to go off
what your knowledge is, you know what I'm saying?
What your knowledge is. I mean, coaching, obviously, that's a factor. Like, there's a lot of factors in it, where they're playing, all that kind of stuff. But as far as the talent-wise, yeah, I mean, Notre Dame's definitely probably better up front. Miami did lose some receivers, but they brought transfers in as well, both sides of the ball. So, I mean, that's another like question mark. What you going to get out of those guys? But I don't know. I think Miami could be a Carson Beck going to have wideouts finally. Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. Like, Miami's got good talent. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. So it's hard to, it's hard to know what they're going to do off rip is what I'm trying to say. So
my biggest thing is don't use this game as a benchmark regardless of what happens, unless Beck just goes crazy. Like if he goes and plays a meh game, like don't be shocked. Like Notre Dame's DBs are some of the best in the country. So easy to say that too. Like no hyping them up or nothing crazy like that. Like they produce DBs. So
yeah, Miami still got some good backs too. I mean,
somebody said y'all just gonna ignore Kennesaw State. Who are they playing?
They play Wake Forest.
Yuck.
Wake Forest just announced Robbie Ashford is going to be their quarterback. He played at South Carolina last year.
I was about to say he was the backup.
Played at Auburn the year before that. He came from Auburn and then South Carolina. Now he's on Wake Forest, so he's probably finally going to get some burn. Not going to be
definitely.
I don't know what to think though. Yeah, they're like they're only minus 16.5. I think they're going to kill them. Probably.
They're going to be one of the worst power forwards in the country. Like they're going to be terrible.
Wake Forest.
Yeah, they're going to be.
Stanford was really bad. Oh my god, that shit was bad.
Miami 5-7 this year. Okay.
Yo, you were my spot boy. When you 5-7, I mean, damn, I would be great. Miami is pure trash, and Miami QB is.
That's spoken like a true FSU fan. That sounds exactly right.
Yeah, he is the FSU fan. You can't listen to too much he's saying there.
That sounds.
But
exactly right.
Miami could be underwhelming, but we'll see. I don't think 5-7. That's a bold prediction. But we'll move on from that one. I'm gonna ultimately go with Notre Dame. At first, I was kind of thinking Miami because it was at home. I don't know. They had the wideout talent. I think I could see Carson Beck airing it out in that game. That's the only thing I was thinking. But I just think overall Notre Dame, you're probably right, has the better talent on the line. I don't know. Probably gonna go. We'll see. As the game, we're on Monday. I don't know what I'm betting just yet, but I'm gonna lean Notre Dame with you. Next, we got the game Monday night. TCU coming to North Carolina.
Finally, game.
Yeah, the game on Labor Day, the last game, the best game.
Yeah, so finally a game we're about to be different on. I already know this is where this.
We're 3.5. Nah. I'm not gonna be a homer here. So we got TCU coming in at 3.5-point favorites. What do you think? Bill Belichick's first game. A lot of transfers, both sides of the ball for UNC. I don't really know what to expect, honestly. We have 9 transfers on defense starting. So it's like, what to expect? I don't know. Well, so what do you think? I know what you're going to say, though.
Your DBs are going to be a lot more cleaned up than, what they definitely have been in the last couple of years.
He's coaching. No, she's not allowed on the field. She's not allowed. She's banned. Anyway,
you seen that guy that does like reels and sometimes he'll do like Nick Saban and he'll do like different like character. You know exactly what real talk, dude. Yeah. Dude, it was Bill's girl laying on his desk like talking about why didn't you run this in practice? No, but
dude, keep her away from the field, please.
No, I definitely think good things are coming for UNC. You're recruiting well. Traction is right. I wonder what's going to happen, within a 3-year, 4-year span, if he stays that long. But
we're recruiting great. I know we got a good quarterback coming in too.
Sonny,
go ahead.
Sonny is a good coach as well. He's even though he got freaking rammed, he did. What did he just say? She's in feeding him waffles in the morning. Lord.
Oh, God.
Even though they did just play in the national title game, so just a couple years removed, they got killed. But
I like that, RG. I like what RG just said. He said TCU this year and UNC next year in Ireland, because we do play them again in Ireland next year to open the year.
Bless your soul, you got to go play in that crappy stadium, dude.
Shoot, should I go, chat? Should I go to Ireland, chat, next year? TCU, UNC? Should I pull up to Ireland? Why not? What you looking funny like that for? I can go to Ireland.
Go to Ireland for, dog.
That'd be sick.
It'd be sick, man.
Go get drunk out there, watch UNC football. Come on, dude.
Paying thousands of dollars to go watch a game for 4 quarters in the freaking rain. Yeah, brother.
Yes, and document it. See, he thinks I should go.
Dog.
I think it'd be a good time.
I definitely don't think you should go.
Why not? We'll see.
I said why. Who wants to go watch a football game for 4 quarters in the freaking rain like that? It never doesn't rain when they play football games there.
Fiend. I'm dead.
Fiend.
But in this game for real, like I said, UNC's got a lot of transfers both sides of the ball. I do like our quarterback coming in. I don't think we officially announced it yet, but Gio Lopez should be our starter. He's going to be a good quarterback. I think he's a little dual threat. He's coming from South Alabama, where he was good last year at South Alabama. That man was running and throwing all over the field. He's a small little dude, lefty.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's undersized.
He's a small little dude. He's like my height, lefty. That man's got an arm though, and he can run. So
he's got a lot of grit, man.
I like Gio. I think he's going to be a good quarterback for us. We got some decent weapons at receiver, like nothing crazy though. We've lost a lot over the years. We still got Paysor though. We got Jordan Shipp. He's solid. But dude, as far as it kind of scares me with our wideouts a little bit. I kind of like our running back though. I think it's how you say his name is Goss or Geis. I don't know for sure how to say it.
You still got tight ends though.
It's like Gause. So I don't really know how to say it, but he's nice. He's going to be a good running back for us. I just still don't really know what to expect though from the offense yet. I haven't seen this quarterback with the offense yet. I mean, you see practice stuff, so you're like, oh, that looks good, but does it really translate on the game? Game field. We'll see in a real game. That we'll see. But I think Gio, based off what I've seen, he's got to play better competition. He hasn't faced the best competition, but he's gonna face, I don't know. But it's the ACC though. At the end of the day, man, I feel like he can adjust to it. ACC is not the best Power 4 conference, so I think he can adjust.
Tell him what the ACC stands for, Rico.
Oh no, I'm not doing that. Another Carolina championship.
Ew.
Yeah. In basketball though, not football.
In basketball, yeah, this is a foosball goddamn podcast, not no basketball.
Anyways, I don't want to say that because I don't fuck with Clemson. I'm just kidding. Anyways,
another Clemson championship.
But really for UNC, what I want to see this year, man, is can we freaking cover somebody? Because the past 5 years, that has been the downfall of our team. We've had good offenses. We've had Drake May, Sam Howell. We can throw the ball, run the ball. Get whatever we want on offense, but we can't stop anything on defense. I could go out there and score on us on defense. It was that bad.
That's also a testament to who your coach was. Mac Brown's never been a defensive coach.
Facts. He's not. So. We got a defensive coach now in Bill Belichick. So I'm interested to see what he does on this side of the ball. I'm hearing our DBs are going to be better. Hearing we're going to be we already know we got solid linebackers, so we should be solid there. I don't know. We should be better up front too. But DB is really the spot where it's dude, we have to cover somebody. We're getting torched every single game for 5 years. We have to outscore every team we played for 5 years. So now I'm ready to hopefully see if we have a defense. I can't bank on betting it the first game. That's why I kind of want to take us because we're plus money, but it's
you're going to the game, dog. You got to.
I got to. That's another thing. I'm going to the game. I have to take my boys. Plus money, come on, dude. I'm not gonna not take us. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the game, like you said, I'm at the game, but at the same time, I don't know how much I'm really gonna put on it because I don't know what to expect from.
Oh, dude, just do it to be fun, man. Be safe,
I know TCU's got a good offense. Hoover is a good quarterback. They got good receivers. solid run game.
Bro, that dude is weird.
Who,
anyway,
Hoover?
Yeah, we won't talk about that because I don't want to get monetized for saying some crazy crap.
Yeah,
But yeah.
chill.
If y'all don't know about this man Hoover, just go look him up on Google for a solid 5 minutes. You'll find out some craziness.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Go do that after the pod. Anyways, I mean, I think it's gonna be a close game. 3.5 points, weird spread. Ultimately, like Kyle just said in the chat, just take the points and see what happens. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I think we can come out to a fast start and possibly in Bill's first game. Like I said, I'm not gonna. This isn't a big play at all. I'm gonna be at the game. Of course, I'm gonna bet my boys though, or maybe just a player prop parlay. I might just do instead. But
like I said, I know you. I know you. You're gonna get hyped, and you could be like, "I'm at the fucking game, man." You're like, "I gotta
be
take
alive
his
at the game,
money.
man. Take a spread,
money.
put out, but cash." But dude, like for real, I think it's gonna be a really good game. Like
for sure. It's
all BS aside, all Homer shit aside. Like I think it's gonna be a good game. It could come down to the last possession. I just don't know what to expect from a defense that's got 9 new bodies in the lineup. So it's like that's a lot of turnover, right?
Even
so
for one of the greatest college football, one of the greatest football minds of all time with Belichick. That's a lot.
But like you said, I like the trajectory of the program. I like where we're going. We got good recruits coming in. We're getting a lot of money. It's looking good for the future. So I don't know what to expect this year. I'm gonna go 8-4 as our record because our schedule is not that crazy, but that's what I'm gonna go with for the bright side. It's only up from here from the defense. That's all it can be, bro. It's really bad. It was really bad for years. So like you said, it's only up from here. But as far as that game, that's all I got. I'm gonna be there. It's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna be with a couple of my friends, so it's gonna be a fun time.
You call Drew one of those?
Oh shit. Shit. Anyways, that is all for this week. I appreciate everybody joining. If you can, like and subscribe on your way out. Wait, what you guys say? Oh, the play. Shit, yeah. I was about to say.
What are you doing?
I'm missing something here. Yeah, go over the parlay that we cooked up before the show. Go ahead. Give that out real quick before we get out of here.
So we got a plus 496. It is going to be just 4 legs. You're talking Adam Randall for 40 yards, anytime touchdown. Wisner, anytime touchdown, and also for 40 yards. That's plus 496 on FanDuel. It'd be a nice little, prop bet. You ain't got to worry about the outcome of the game. Get your guy in the end zone. Let him rush for a big rush. Boom, you get paid.
And I'm going to give y'all one for a game that I'm going to on Thursday night. I talked to BK about this before the show. It's a little touchdown prop. I like Justin Jolly for NC State to score. I'm going to be at the game. I'm probably going to bet that. He's plus money. Probably going to throw it in with a parlay with something because I went 2 for 3 on 2 anytime touchdown parlays. One of them missed by 1 freaking foot, which was literally a touchdown, and they freaking called it back. And I'm like, dog.
And then they just sat there and kneaded out. I was like, dog,
They didn't give him the ball again. I'm like, dude.
He said it. He said it.
It's only a parlay leg. I'm dead. It's only a parlay leg.
I'm about to say, no, that's not what I'm talking about. What the guy
Josh Hoover a fur.
Don't.
Oh damn! I might get banned now.
No, you're not gonna get banned. You're good. You're good.
All right, good. For those who don't watch CFB, ensure teams and players' names. But it was we'll see. For those who don't watch CFB, it was sure and players' names. But anything else you got to add for the show, bro?
Nah, it's gonna be an exciting year. We got some fun stuff in store, special guests, stuff like that. I definitely like the live atmosphere of it more. I think we'll get better at it as time goes. So I know. Just stay tuned. Make sure you like, subscribe.
It sounded like a freaking scary movie, so I was like, "Well, what's going on?" Figured it out though, so we're good. Appreciate everybody joining. We'll be back next week for week 2. We'll recap some of the stuff on Saturday. I'm gonna go live Saturday on Instagram, so y'all can catch me there at Rico's Live.
We'll
be live on Instagram. Let me hop on. Yeah, bro, you know your shit, so you can definitely hop on one time.
Hey, just for dog money, I'm gonna be at my folks' place too because I'm going to watch the game with my dad. I'm gonna show him his trailer park that he always says I try and live in. Apparently.
Yeah, for sure. That's gonna be too funny, bro.
There you go. BK's fan club. That's it. We didn't see Drew tonight, man.
It's gonna be a good week though, man. Appreciate everybody who jumped on the live, man. We're gonna do the
Sure.
YouTube lives every week. Week 2 next week we'll be back. This week's gonna be a hell of a week. Like I said, I like Texas in the big game. Like Clemson as well. Sure, you could do Texas Clemson. It's a little sketch, but I think they both get it done. Yeah, it's gonna be a good week.
Right.
UNC game, NC State game. I'm hype. Appreciate y'all joining. Like and subscribe on your way out, and we'll be back next week. Thanks for joining. And this is a spot that I love right here.
Go out there and punch him in the freaking mouth.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Almost 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Give me Coastal Carolina.
Yeah.
Plus 3.5.
Yeah.
I think Coastal.
You said a stat to me earlier today that made me instantly go, yep,
You're
game
getting
can be
cooked.
done. Like,
You're getting cooked.
this is the game I want.
Throw it out of bounds. Do it. Just throw it in the air to midfield.
I think it's put up or shut up. He's 6 and 16.
Give me 13. If I can get it to 14, I'll obviously take 14. But yeah, give me Georgia Tech with the points.
But
Why did he leave?
it makes no sense.
I would have had to win in the title for sure if he stayed. Now I'm so focused more than ever. You know, I'm going over all these teams. And
I've been reading a ton where this guy has been popping off.
My sneaky dark horse is going to
Watch the reel.
it's going to be that crazy of a year this year. Mason.
be Nico. I don't even know how to say it. Aleva.
Nico Emily. Listen,